Have you ever felt like you're not as smart or talented as people think you are? Like you're just waiting for the moment when everyone will realize you're not as competent as they believe? Like you've somehow tricked everyone into believing you're more capable than you really are? This feeling can be incredibly isolating, making you question your achievements and your worth. If so, you might be experiencing imposter syndrome. It's a psychological pattern where an individual doubts their skills, talents, or accomplishments, and has a persistent fear of being exposed as a fraud. Imposter syndrome is that nagging voice in your head telling you you're a fraud, even when you have evidence to the contrary. It whispers that your success is due to luck, timing, or other external factors, rather than your own hard work and abilities. It's that feeling of not belonging, of waiting to be found out, even when you've earned your successes. You might feel like you're wearing a mask, and any moment now someone will pull it off and reveal the real you. Imagine this, you just aced a big presentation at work. You spent weeks preparing, rehearsing, and perfecting every detail. Your colleagues are impressed, and your boss is thrilled. Everyone is congratulating you, but inside you're thinking, they just liked the slides, or I got lucky with the questions. You downplay your hard work and attribute your success to external factors. That's imposter syndrome at work. It can make you feel like you're constantly on the verge of being unmasked, leading to anxiety, stress, and even depression. The good news is, it's incredibly common and you don't have to let it control you. Many successful people, from CEOs to celebrities, have experienced imposter syndrome. The key is to recognize it and take steps to overcome it. Start by acknowledging your feelings and understanding that they are a normal part of the human experience. Talk to someone you trust about how you're feeling. Sometimes just voicing your thoughts can help you see them more clearly. Keep a record of your achievements and the positive feedback you receive. When self-doubt creeps in, revisit this list to remind yourself of your capabilities and successes. Practice mindfulness and self-compassion. Be kind to yourself and recognize that everyone makes mistakes and has moments of doubt. It's part of being human. Set realistic goals and celebrate your achievements no matter how small they may seem. Each step forward is a testament to your hard work and dedication. Surround yourself with supportive people who can offer encouragement and perspective. Sharing your experiences with others can help you realize that you're not alone in feeling this way. Remember, feeling like a fraud doesn't mean you are one. It's just a feeling, and feelings can change. With time, patience, and effort, you can overcome imposter syndrome and embrace your true worth. Imposter syndrome can manifest in different ways. It's that nagging feeling that you don't belong, that you're not as competent as others perceive you to be. This psychological pattern can affect anyone, regardless of their job, social status, or level of expertise. It often starts with a whisper of doubt, a small voice in the back of your mind questioning your abilities. Sometimes it's a whisper of doubt, a fleeting thought that maybe you're not good enough. You might find yourself constantly second-guessing your decisions, wondering if you made the right choice. This can lead to a cycle of overthinking and self-doubt that is hard to break. Other times it's a roar that drowns out your accomplishments. You might achieve something significant, but instead of celebrating, you feel like a fraud. You think, I don't deserve this, or I just got lucky. This can be incredibly isolating, and can prevent you from enjoying your successes. Learning to recognize its sneaky signs is the first step to overcoming it. Awareness is crucial because it allows you to identify when you're falling into the trap of imposter syndrome. Once you can see it for what it is, you can start to challenge those negative thoughts and replace them with more positive, realistic ones. Do you downplay your achievements, attributing them to luck or outside factors? This is a common sign of imposter syndrome. Instead of acknowledging your hard work and talent, you might say, "Oh, it was nothing," or "anyone could have done it." This minimizes your efforts and reinforces the idea that you're not truly capable. Do you feel like a phony, constantly waiting to be exposed? This fear of being found out can be paralyzing. You might worry that others will discover you're not as competent as they think you are, leading to anxiety and stress. This can make it difficult to take on new challenges or responsibilities. Do you struggle to accept praise even when it's genuine? When someone compliments you, do you immediately dismiss it or feel uncomfortable? This is another sign of imposter syndrome. Accepting praise can be difficult because it conflicts with your internal belief that you're not good enough. Maybe you set impossibly high standards for yourself and then beat yourself up when you don't meet them. Perfectionism is closely linked to imposter syndrome. You might feel that anything less than perfect is a failure, which can lead to a constant sense of inadequacy and frustration. Or perhaps you're terrified of failure and avoid taking risks, even when they could lead to great things. This fear can hold you back from pursuing opportunities that could help you grow and succeed. You might think, what if I fail? Or, what if I'm not good enough? This can prevent you from reaching your full potential. These are all telltale signs of imposter syndrome. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards overcoming them. Remember, you're not alone. Many people experience these feelings, and there are strategies and support systems available to help you build confidence and embrace your achievements. By acknowledging and addressing imposter syndrome, you can start to see yourself in a more positive and realistic light. The good news is, imposter syndrome is beatable. Just like we learn to tame a wild animal, we can learn to manage that inner critic that tells us we're not good enough. One powerful strategy is to challenge your negative thoughts. When your inner critic says, "You're going to fail," ask yourself, what evidence do I have for that? Often you'll find that your fears are unfounded. Another important step is to seek support from people you trust. Talk to a friend, family member, mentor, or therapist about how you're feeling. Sharing your experience can help you realize that you're not alone, and their encouragement can provide a much-needed boost. Building confidence brick by brick. Building confidence is like building a house. It takes time, effort, and the right materials. You don't wake up one day with unshakable self-belief. It's a process of taking small, consistent steps. Start by celebrating your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Did you finish a challenging task? Did you try something new? Did you step outside your comfort zone? Acknowledge and appreciate your efforts. Set realistic goals for yourself and break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity, not a reflection of your worth. true potential and let it shine.